So, guys, there has been a whole of news circulating on the internet that Nnamdi Kanu's wife, being Mrs. Uchechi Kanu, has officially divorced Mazi Nnamdi Kanu while he is in Sokoto Correctional Facility. And a whole lot of people were sad and shocked that how would a woman, as a matter of fact, whose husband is actually fighting for the liberation of his own people, abandon his or her husband during this particular time of trial and travails and all that. Well, that particular woman, being Uchechi Kanu, came out today and actually reacted to that particular rumor and actually, spoke what happened and probably, narrated what happened and all that. If they are truly, divorced, or probably what's actually going on, because there have been a whole lot of back and forth and issues between, especially within Nnamdi Kanu's family, Nnamdi Kanu's brothers and all that. Many people are no longer having even full trust in the entire, family. Many people believe that they are even among the people sabotaging the efforts of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and even some people believe that they are even blackmailing him and working with the Nigerian government and all that. Meanwhile, I'm not going to waste your time. Let me show you what Nnamdi Kanu's wife, or what Mrs. Uchechi Kanu said regarding the rumor that she actually filed for a divorce against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So from the screen, they said Mrs. Uchechi Kanu, the wife of the detained leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has strongly debunked widespread media reports claiming she filed a petition for the dissolution of her marriage. The rebuttal follows a viral report suggesting a major domestic crisis within the family, explicitly alleging that Mrs. Kanu had initiated legal divorce proceedings on the grounds of long-time infidelity and emotional neglect. Profound shock and dismay. They said, speaking through her legal representative, prominent human rights lawyer being Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor, Mrs. Kanu expressed deep distress over the unverified narrative circulating across multiple digital and print news outlets. According to her legal counsel, who reached out directly to clarify the situation on Wednesday afternoon, July 8, 2026, no such divorce petition exists in any family court registry within or outside Nigeria. That the family maintained that the story was fabricated by external actors looking to exploit the family's current vulnerabilities for political or malicious leverage. So said she had just reached out to me. This is what her lawyer actually said, that she had just reached out to me and expressed profound shock and dismay over the narrative published. Barrister Ejiofor stated in an official brief, she has unequivocally stated that she has never filed any petition whatsoever seeking the dissolution of her marriage. And she demands for responsible journalism. That the legal team strongly criticized news outlets for failing to carry out basic investigative protocols, such as citing, verifying, or obtaining true certified copies of the purported court processes before publishing categorical claims about a high-profile marriage. Now, this is what they are demanding. This is the marital status layer and the legal affirmation versus media speculation. That purported court petition that unequivocally denied that no legal dissolution papers have been filed by Mrs. Kanu. Now, the current family focused that the family remains entirely dedicated to securing the legal release of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Then the legal ultimatum that the family demands, or she demands, immediate retractions and corrections from all publishing platforms, while acknowledging that every normal marriage experiences occasional friction. That Ejiofor emphasized that standard domestic disagreements must never be twisted into definitive factual claims of illegal separation. He urged the media to exercise strict restraint and prioritize professional accuracy, warning that propagating such falsehoods only fits into a coordinated campaign by mischief makers to destabilize the family during an already challenging period of state-enforced separation. So this is what this particular Mrs. Uchechi Kanu's lawyer, actually said. That Nnamdi Kanu's wife, quote and unquote, expressed shock after she saw news circulating on the internet that she has officially divorced Nnamdi Kanu. Well, nobody knows what is actually going on within that particular family, but from the look of things, things are not normal. Things are not normal. Things are not going on right in that particular family. There is something that is actually going on, because the kind of vicinity that they're actually having in the family shows that In fact, most of them, there is a mode that the federal government has actually planted, and most of them are even making money off this particular struggle of Nnamdi Kanu. Most of them are, misbehaving, even relaying important information to the Nigerian government. Some of them are even going behind the back door, telling the Nigerian government not to free Nnamdi Kanu. A whole lot of things are actually going on. A whole lot of things. Many people are accusing the wife of this and that. Nobody even knows who is even the real person or probably the fake person anymore. But this is not what Nnamdi Kanu needs at this particular moment. This is a moment that he needs unity, especially within his family members, because you first of all organize your home before asking outsiders to come and help you, or probably seeking help from outsiders. Now that their home is in disarray, how do they expect people to come and they say, well, it's not going to deter or probably affect people who have a very firm resolve in the course of what Nnamdi Kanu is actually fighting for. But they should stop embarrassing themselves with this back and forth news and family, issues and battles and all that. It absolutely makes no sense. In fact, it dents the image and probably the entire picture of what we are fighting for, or probably what we are looking for. Divorce today, this and that today, a whole lot of domestic issues. This is not what people are talking about. People should be focused on how to involve the United Nations, the United States, and other European countries and developed countries to persuade the Nigerian government to free Nnamdi Kanu, and not all these back and forth unnecessary arguments of domestic issues and all that. This is not what we are looking for now. There is something way more bigger, which is the freedom of Nnamdi Kanu, because he is being unjustly incarcerated over there in Sokoto Correctional Facility. So something needs to be done urgently. There should be unity, and the Igbo should come out together in one voice, because elections are coming close. Nobody is actually remembering Nnamdi Kanu again, which is the plan of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He wants to use Nnamdi Kanu as a political tool and cage him there. And most people are now distracted, focused on the 2027 election, but they've forgotten that this particular man, was actually fighting for the people. Was actually fighting for the Igbo people. But most Igbos are mostly talking about the elections. Nobody is even protesting or probably speaking about his freedom or probably his release. It literally makes no sense that the Igbos are actually treating Nnamdi Kanu this way, especially the Igbo elites. The political elites are scared of him. They don't even want Nnamdi Kanu to be released. So that is why they don't want to talk about him. They don't want to speak about his freedom. They just want him to be kept there perpetually. Well, we're going to see how things unfold. Please do go to subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification button so you'll be getting important political updates about everything that's actually happening within Nnamdi Kanu's family and in Nnamdi Kanu's case. Remember, his appeal case is going to come up soon, but they are delaying the case because of this election. We're going to see how things unfold. Do go to subscribe to my channel and share this particular video, make it go viral.